Alright, listen up. I am getting all sick and all goddamn tired of all these theories, whatever. Maybe I've been browsing X too much, but that's where all the good art is. Whatever about, Noelle and Chris killed themselves. Oh, Noelle's suicidal, the weird root's bad. No, here's what fucking actually happened. So, those two went into the lake. It went into the lake. It's the weird root. It's weird. But Noelle actually got stronger. Let's make that clear first of all. Her path is way better than, ending up with, Susie or, getting over it or whatever. No, when you have feelings that intense, you need to do something with them. You need to do something with them. Not just, turn it all back in time or stay in the same place. And that is exactly what she overcame. Because if you look at the lake as they proceed into there, you will see that things gradually get more gray and gray. And what else is very gray and gray? Seals. That is what is in the first layer at the bottom of the lake. So, first of all, it's freaking awesome because they get to see all these wonderful seals in the bottom of the lake because it's obviously way too big to be a lake. It's an ocean that looks like just a lake from the other side. And so it goes really, really deep. Deep enough for, seals to be able to, live, swim around, catch prey, escape the animals that call them prey. So just imagine all those wonderful seals and Chris and Noelle just floating around. It's freaking amazing. Damn, it's just such a freaking vision. But below that, it keeps on getting grayer. It's not just the seals that are gray anymore, it is the entire world. And what is gray? First of all, if you do the breadcrumb glitch, which, shows that Sans wanted them to do this and all that. If you do the breadcrumb glitch in Mother 1, there are videos about that already, everything turns gray until you wrong warp to Mount Itohi. Don't know if that's got anything to do with Mount Ebott, but it does have something to do with old DMG games. Old games for the original Game Boy, such as, and you're gonna really love the weird root after hearing this, Legend of the River King. Now, that's a fairly simple game. What you get out of it really depends on what you put in, and that is why I think that Toby wanted to allude to it so much, because Toby's all very big on, these, it's up to you, but this is, the moral choice of all this and all that. So they end up in the world of Legend of the River King. And I know this because, you will know this, because the main guy in that looks just like Ninten. Look at these two side by side. It is legit 1-to-1. So this guy is, fighting bears and spiders with his bare hands. But then he starts to go fishing. And Chris and Noelle kind of object to that a bit because the only thing down in that lake, which is actually a sea, it's layers. It's what Deltarune's all about. So there are only seals down there, and you can't, fish for seals with a hook. And Noelle's like, hey, why are you fishing here? And the guy's like, oh, because I want to catch fish or something stupid like that. And Noelle explains, these are seals. You can't catch them with a fishing hook. At worst, you'll just hurt them. So please stop hurting the seals. And the guy just sort of, goes away. He probably wrong warps out of there. Leaving, Chris and Noelle alone. And they go into one of the houses where you can rest, where you can save. I think they heal you as well, all that stuff. But they're kind of annoyed by the dudette. I don't know, maybe she's too old to be called a dudette behind the counter. So, you know, Chris has her use the Dragon Blazers version because we're in, you know, GB world now. Kind of like TV world, but, you know, all gray and stuff. So she uses fucking Snowgrave on the innkeeper. But after that, I don't know. I woke up. I'm sure glad that Toby didn't, but I really like this version of the weird route a lot better because it fits a lot better with lore, and I discovered it the same way that Toby discovered the fucking entirety of Deltarune. So suck on that!